Hello everyone and welcome to Blaugrana Everything and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to La Liga. Yep, La Liga kicked off FC Barcelona hosting Rayo Vallecano. Unfortunately, Barca couldn't get off to quite the kind of start they had hoped for. I mean, huge thanks in that regard for Rayo to their goalkeeper Dimitrievski. Without that dude in there, probably Barcelona score at least one goal, but like he made some really top class saves. But having said that, Marc-Andre ter Stegen as well wasn't going to be outdone, and pretty much it was kind of like the last match we played against Rayo, except Barcelona didn't make so many defensive mistakes and they created more chances, but we still saw the same kind of, resilient, dogged defending from Rayo. Another goal line clearance by Catena. Again, this dude did the same thing last season, did it here again, and unfortunately it just wasn't to be for Barcelona. For Lewandowski as well, he did score, but that goal was correctly chalked off for offside. In fact, Barcelona scored twice, but both goals were ruled out for offside. Lewandowski and Kessie both find in the back of the net. Sergio Busquets didn't really cover himself in the glory in this game. I felt like during the entire match he did feel like he was just a bit off the pace, and by the time he was getting sent off, you kind of just saw that coming. He felt like he was always going to maybe make an error that will lead to a goal scoring chance or something of that kind, but then not really that much else to say there. Xavi probably could have done better here. I felt like his starting 11, maybe if Kessie started instead of Xavi, because I'd have much rather had Xavi coming on in that second half with his energy rather than starting and fizzling out and having no effect on the game as it turned out to be. But hey, this was really a game that was about the two goalkeepers and the two defensive midfielders. I think Barcelona's was not able to do what he was supposed to do for the most part today, dictating the rhythm, picking out the passes that he should have. Of course, he did almost play Lewandowski through on a couple of occasions, but his pass was just a little bit too heavy. Like I said, Busquets just wasn't there. Rayo, on the other hand, their defensive midfielder, Papi Cisse, is it just Papi? I've forgotten what his other name is. He was on top of his game. I've not seen him play that good in a long time. And one thing I say about La Liga whenever I'm talking to people is that there's two positions in which La Liga has players who could walk into just about any team in any other league, right? And those positions are goalkeeper and defensive midfield. There are so many good holding midfielders in La Liga. It's not even funny how many there are. Almost every team has got a defensive midfielder who could cut it in just about any league around the world. So that really showed through today for Rayo. Papis was brilliant, I thought. Man of the match, if not for Dimitrievski or ter Stegen. So I'm not going to be able to give my typical match review here. My voice is just recovering from a very terrible soreness of the throat that I suffered. You probably picked that up in my last podcast upload. I mean, if you're not already doing so, you should probably follow the podcast, because I won't be able to post everything I post there on here, just like I won't post everything I upload here to the podcast. So this match review is the YouTube exclusive only. So by the way, hit like if you enjoy this. At some point I should have probably started by saying that, but hit subscribe as well, please, pretty please. Overall, I would say that it was underwhelming from Barca, but it's not really too much that worries me. The opportunities were there. Once again, it's not like this is any different anyway from before players like Raphinha and Lewandowski came in, right? We were still creating chances. Dembele today could have had maybe 3 or 4 assists. Raphinha just couldn't get that finish, and Lewandowski as well was just inches away. Like, he really was close to scoring today. But once that finish comes in, I'm not really too worried about the rest. I think Barcelona's is sorted going forwards. Defensively, though, I wasn't too pleased with what I saw from Jordi Alba today. He didn't add anything to the game. Let's not even say he did not add anything to the game today. I was just wondering why Xavi didn't give Balde a run out there. Sure, maybe he would have been cooked a couple times by Issy, but he would have offered a lot more going forward than Jordi Alba did on the day. And I don't really know what else I could say. Frankie de Jong had a nice little cameo. Now with Busquets being suspended for that very tricky fixture against Sociedad, you're guessing maybe Xavi is going to go with Frankie de Jong in that holding role because he doesn't have anyone else. Nico went out on loan to Valencia. So hopefully Frankie can put in a good showing and maybe give Busquets a run for his money. Because, I feel like some of what we saw today from Busquets is just simply the result of him not having any competition. Marc-Andre ter Stegen, on the other hand, does have some considerable competition, and just look already how he's playing, right? He really, really, really saved us today. So if I was going to pick a man of the match, I'm going to go with Marc-Andre ter Stegen, although, you could just as easily give it to Dimitrievski. By now, I've said this a lot of times, but there are just certain goalkeepers who, when they see Barcelona, when they see those, Blaugrana jerseys, they turn into prime Leviathan. One of those is Dimitrievski. Another one is, of course, Ledesma at Cadiz, who we'll be seeing before the end of this month, if I'm not mistaken. So, there's a lot of football coming up ahead, and I will be here to cover it. I will hopefully be able to do a match preview this time around. Like I said, my throat had suffered, so I wasn't able to. But hopefully next time I can give you that. But aside from that, that's all she wrote. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day, and Forza Barca.